We'll start on a 35. First down.
We're back.
So, yeah, folks, we're back, and sorry about that. Cord got unplugged incidentally.
All right.
Empty set for Myers. Going to try to throw deep to Bartlett. Bartlett had his man beat, had to come back for the football, shakes the tackle, he's going to go. Touchdown, V-Town.
I'll tell you what, tit for tat. Tit for tat.
I'm going to tell you what, when that ball left Austin's hands, I did not have a good feeling about it.
I didn't either.
But luckily, Cannon saw it, adjusted, came back to the football, made the catch, shook the tackler, and he got 6, baby.
Because the defender was on him, and until Bartlett comes back for it.
Do we have a sec? Is there probably like a second stream running now? Can you check that? Because everybody's commenting on this one that I'm on that we need to fix the stream, and we do have 2 going.
Yeah.
So you do know how to fix that. Sir Isaac Newman kicks the ball straight down Main Street, and the game is tied 7-7.
Big play for big play. Your Eagles pull 8-7.
Wow.
Staying here is what Steve tells me.
I'm only seeing one stream, but.
So a couple of exciting plays to open the game, and I don't really care a whole lot for that, to be honest
I don't
with you.
either.
I like the one, but I didn't like the first one. I like the second one. I didn't like the first one.
Well, the first one was just us tackling high again.
Right.
We're trying to tackle high. And Dyer Jones is not – I mean, he's a lot like Hewitt from last week. You're just not going to bring him down with a big hit. He's a little bowling ball out there. And he's going to roll through us if we don't take his legs. So.
That kick's going to be taken by
Cash money.
And Keller
lights him up at the 33.
Keller Schultz coming in there with a big hit too, but Money had him wrapped up. That was the thing of beauty.
That was. Because he come to a dead stop.
So which one are we supposed to be on here, Steve? Steve's working on getting it corrected. Anybody that can hear me but can't see video, you need to log off and log back on, and you'll be able to get the video and everything, because we had 2 streams going by accident.
Same play.
I was going to say, I figured this was going to Dyer Jones. Instead, Walker White's going to keep it himself. Ball's on the ground.
Vilonia recovered it.
And actually, they're going to say the Warriors recovered it. I thought we had it too.
Well, they should spot it back there where he.
You shouldn't be able to fumble it forward.
No, that's a terrible spot.
Yeah, I don't think they were.
I thought I seen a black jersey jump on it. My fault.
There was one down low, but yeah. All right, I found the live stream. There's at least one person on here. Flag on the play. Say what, Steve? How many viewers? 85.
There we go.
So give back the 5 yards that we were penalized. Or I mean, not penalty took back the 5 yards that they gained on the fumble. Everything haywire. You gotta love live stream. Pass complete across the way to number 10. He's hit immediately.
Wadsworth.
By Jamison Hinesley.
The 37-yard line. We're going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Warriors.
Hey, if you don't think Dyer Jones is not getting the ball here.
Oh, there's a 100% chance he's getting the ball on 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
It's just which direction is he going to go?
Fight outside, let those middle backers eat.
He's going to try it off the left side, and he got the blocks he needed. He's going to get the first down and more. You better get a hold of him or he's going to take it for another 6. My goodness. He is a shifty back.
Remember the last time we played a Dyer in the playoffs?
It was way colder than this.
Way colder. It was not good for the Vilonia Eagles. I think he ripped off like 362 against us that night.
All right.
White drops back, fakes into the flat.
And you know, the little dink and dunk pass, which has been our kryptonite, is, you know, it's what we're seeing right now.
Yep, the underneath stuff. Out in the flats.
Cash and Jones on the stop for your Eagles.
Cash was out there just a couple of steps too late. It's Dyer dotting the pistol. There we go.
Alex Childers up top and Keller Schultz down low. We kept saying Keller and Schultz a minute ago. We were meaning to say Ozier and Schultz.
Yes. I never picked up on that until you just said it just then. It's Freaky Friday. Another big third down for the Eagles. Dyer took it around the left end last third down.
Same down and distance. It's going to be the same play.
There we go.
And that is Jamison Hinsley up to make the stop. It's going to be 4th and short, but I bet you we're going to have to start it or stop him again.
I would. 4th and short. Except I wouldn't. Hey, as long as Little Rock Christian keeps on controlling that edge, Dyer's going to have that edge all night.
Anybody who jumped over from the other stream, sorry, I guess I kicked a wire loose. My mistake. Honestly, we don't know what the wire just came unplugged. The internet. Yeah, first tackler had him. That was Schultz, but couldn't get a hold of him, and Dyer Jones is going to get the first down. Okay, so instead of typing this, I'm gonna say it. So Little Rock Christian got the ball at their own 40. They handed it to Dyer Jones straight up the middle, and he ran through about 4 Eagle tacklers on his way to a 60-yard touchdown. Then they kicked it out of bounds. We got it at our 35. There's a little pop pass to number 1. There's a hold. Should have been able to get that one called, but good pursuit by Lovelace and Hinsley, as well as Ozier, to make a stop for the loss. So anyways, Christian kicked it out of bounds. We took it at the 35. 1 play touchdown pass to Bartlett. So now the score is 7-7. Little Rock Christian's record is 8-2.
2 losses coming conference play to PA and Whitehall.
2nd down and 14. Going to throw a deep fade. That was just the inside receiver.
Huh.
They just ran across there.
Yeah.
Jack Vines on the coverage.
He was just a couple of steps late for.
Pass is complete to 16.
I sure was hoping. That's too far for me to see, but hoping he was out of bounds.
Jack sure thought he was, but the official thought otherwise. That looks like a different back lined up in the backfield. Number 1, Brian Gittins, which I remember him from last year. He gets the call straight up the middle.
That's 1 on the carry.
Picks up a couple. He'll be down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal there.
2nd and goal for the Warriors.
Yeah, still Brian Gittins in the backfield. I don't know where Dyer Jones went.
And White's a pretty serviceable runner.
Yeah, I ain't got time right now.
Down in
coming
this,
to you after this.
Down in this area.
The quarterback?
Yes.
It's going to be Gittins, and he gets there for a touchdown.
Little Rock Christian just owning that edge. They're able to seal that edge off, and it's easy on the running backs. We're going to have to figure out how to stop that.
Yeah, definitely so. Ethan Ross on. Not Ethan Ross, I'm sorry, I looked at the wrong number. Wyatt Thomas on to kick the point after. And the kick is good. With that, we will take it down to Grant McNew with the Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report. Grant?
Corey, we saw in the first couple drives the quick strike ability by both of these offenses. That time, Little Rock Christian showing off the ability to matriculate the ball down the field. A dangerous combo of offensive attacks from Little Rock Christian. We'll see if the Eagles can answer here.
I would say that based on the 1 play we've ran, we might have the ability to answer.
You know, I'd have to agree with you, Corey. I think we could answer as well.
I think one of the concerns of some of the Little Rock Christian fans, having seen this high-flying Eagle offense, would be, could their secondary keep up with our receivers? And, you know, on the other side, their dink and dunk pass attack and their, hard running game looks like it's going to be tough on our defense. Might be in for a shootout, Grant.
Hey, shootouts are fun.
Sometimes, as long as you come out on the right side of them. Yeah, that's right. So
exactly.
We'll take it back down to the field as Wyatt Thomas is set to kick it away for the Warriors. Lovelace, Bartlett, Hinsley back deep. Thomas has got a pretty good boot on him. Hinsley's going to take that at the 8-yard line. Straight up the middle with some blocking. Dives forward, and he's going to get out to, well, they're going to say the 31, I guess. 32? Yeah.
He'll be spotted at the 32-yard line. Eagles first and 10.
Trying to find some scores for everybody.
So here we go with our second offensive possession. Bartlett in motion. Going to be a quick throw to Hinsley, and I'm pretty sure everybody's seen that one on film. As everybody we've played as of late has jumped that the first time we've ran it.
But you got to run it to keep them honest.
You do have to run it to keep them honest. I will not disagree with that whatsoever.
I like to play off of that, though.
Did you ever get that second stream shut down, Steve?
No.
Blitz coming off the backside.
Lane Hunter fighting for a little room in the middle of the field. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Problem is, I don't know which one's the one we're on now, so I hate to cut it. So.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 8 for the Eagles.
7-0 Greenbrier is the current score. No surprise there. 3rd and 8 for the Eagles.
Moser just checked in.
Going to be the tunnel to Hinsley, and
they had that snipped out again.
Tackled for a loss on the play. Actually, it'll be, or actually right back at the line of scrimmage, so 4th and 8, and Hinsley will go back to punt.
Fourth and 9 for the Eagles. Hinsley will be in the
that was not a very good.
Hey, can you get him up here to kill that other stream? They're still. I'm getting a lot of messages of people still having trouble getting us.
Come on up here. We'll see if we can cut this.
Yeah, we need
Hinsley with a good punt. It's going to take an Eagle bounce. Bartlett there. Actually, Little Rock Christian thought they were froggy and decided to pick it up, and
he got a couple of yards.
He did, but he also met Mr. Bartlett and Mr. McCool, and that was very dangerous. So with that, we will take not a commercial break. We're going to
roll on.
Steve gave me the roly fingers.
Huh? Play it back.
Just not enough time to run one.
Understand. Steve, how many? This is the live one. You need to kill this one. Yep.
Don't play action, going deep.
Pass incomplete. Jones in pretty good position.
And White's throwing a good ball. I mean, he's putting it in a spot where his receivers can get it. And Little Rock Christian doing just enough mixing up their play calling.
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, that's the one.
Keep this defense a little bit off balance.
Second and 10, Dyer Jones runs into his line, tries to bounce it. He's going to get a yard or two, but good job by the Eagle defense to really just plug up that middle.
Yeah. And then we were able to get a hold of him before he was able to bounce it. And that's what he's been doing a good job of, is seeing his whole field up and just bouncing. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. And it's White back up the middle.
He's not going to get the first down. He's going to be about 2.5 yards short.
I was expecting to see that play down on the goal line earlier.
Yep.
Warriors look like they're going to go for it.
So
They're keeping their offense on the field anyway.
Yeah, if the signal that the quarterback gave his sniffer back is any indication, they're looking for the free first down here. All right, so that was what it was.
Count.
Yeah, which it wasn't a lot of a hard
count. We got to be careful. We look like we're lined up off sides.
Yeah, I think we are actually. Nope, no flag. White's going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down and a whole bunch more.
Gets the edge.
They're controlling the edge.
And the Warriors get a first down inside.
And if you don't like what's getting done to you, then you got to stop it.
That's right.
I mean, it's going to sound like a broken record tonight.
Vilonia, first of the half.
Eagles are going to take a timeout, and we're going to play some commercials. Right, Steve? Yes.
Has appeared that offers salvation to all men. That means if you're white or black or brown, no matter your financial or social status, Jesus is for you. No matter how many times you have failed or succeeded, God's grace is for you. Every soul matters to God. Therefore, every soul matters to us.
Yeah, and we're about to get.
And we're back here. Coach got his defensive lineman set up.
Alan, that defense has got to bow up here.
Yeah, we're going to have to control that edge, start turning that Little Rock Christian's running game back to the inside where that defense is at.
Steve, you got to give me more. You got to give me more notice than that, man. I was on the phone trying to get some family logged back into the YouTube.
Let's hopefully they got back.
They are. They're on now. They're on now. Dyer Jones. No, actually Walker White keeps it.
Ooh.
Had a receiver open. Lovelace was pretty close to the area, but if the throw is on the money, it was going to be 6.
That's a good play call because I thought Jones had it.
I did too. Really good.
Good fake.
Yeah. I was going to say something else. I'm glad you saved me.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
And watch out, 16 right here. That's their leading receiver. That's Cooper, Eli Cooper.
Yeah,
He's their leading receiver this year, but he's also the quarterback from last year.
What are we doing?
I don't know if that's bleeding over or not.
I don't know if it is either, but that's atrocious. This is a playoff game. The ball should be spotted where it should be. Dyer Jones straight up the middle. Eagles look as though they're not going to let him get loose for the big run like they did on the first play, but he pushed that pile about 6-7 yards, Allen.
He did. He did. Man.
Down to just outside the 32, where it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long 4.
I want to go back and look at his stats.
Who you looking for? Eli Cooper?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he's averaging just over 7 yards a carry.
Who is?
Dyer Jones.
On the season? He gets it again up the middle, and Seth Kirk is there immediately to get a hold of him. He does drag Seth down for about 2 yards. It will now be 4th and 3. Yeah.
On the stop here, Eagles. 4th down and 2, Eagle fans.
They're calling it 2 in the stadium.
Well, it may be. Yeah, it is more like 2. So 4th and 2. And Dyer Jones has been good for 2 even when we've got him at the line of scrimmage or in the backfield. So
well, he just had 3 there, and that's probably the.
But we got to also be careful not to fall for a play fake and then Walker White bring it out the backside. It is going to be Dyer Jones. He's going to get it with the second effort.
Yeah.
Cash Money and Keller Schultz were both there in the backfield, and he must have oiled himself up really good before the game because they just can't hang on to him.
Head across.
Center mass.
Yep.
Understood. You know, the Warriors have stolen a page out of several teams' playbooks that we've watched this year. I mean, they're not in any hurry, which is what teams have done to try to keep it away from our
Fly passes
Wow.
to a wide open 16.
That's going to be another Warrior touchdown.
He'll go in from 25 out.
Anyways, the no hurry from the Pea Ridge playbook.
Yep.
The quarterback run from the Greenbrier playbook.
Yep.
And I guess the big heavy-duty running back straight up the middle also from the Greenbrier playbook. And then the dink and dunk pass would have been kind of the Alma game. They hurt us a lot with that. So kicks up and good. Warriors lead it 21-7. The Eagles are going to have to figure out how to get something going, and we're going to take a commercial break.
After is up.
Linda Marie's, your one-stop shop for fabric, makeup, jewelry, fall decor, and more. Located on Highway 64 in the Vilonia Commons, Linda Marie's is a hidden gem and a staple of the Vilonia community. Linda Marie's is always showcasing seasonal deals and special offers, so come check them out today. Linda Marie's, a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle Vision and Vilonia Athletics.
We're back for the kickoff. Just a bit early here. It's going to be Hinesley, Lovelace, and Bartlett back deep for your Eagles. Y'all said it while I was up getting me a bottle of water, but you can absolutely hear a pin drop over here on the Eagle side of the stadium. And, I mean, the Christian fans aren't going wild by any stretch of the imagination, but pretty dang quiet on this
It
side.
is.
Like,
I bet people in the first row could hear us if they just
yeah,
turned and looked.
I think you're right.
I hadn't heard this stadium this quiet all year.
No, and, that trickles over to the sideline. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of – I know everybody's in disbelief, but, you can – it's going to be a short kick, fair catch called for and taken by Jake Fawcett. And you can stick your head in the sand and cry and suck your thumb, or
Yep.
you can grab a hold of, you can grab a hold of some stuff and yank on it and buck up and
Let's go.
play like a man. One of the two. We'll see what happens. That was the nicest way I could put it, Steve.
Yep.
Hinesley's the lone receiver down here on the bottom. Lane Hunter with the play fake. Myers throws complete to Bartlett. Bartlett slips a tackle, and he was like a tackle and a half away from really doing something special there again.
Heartbeat away.
It's plenty enough for a Southern Tees first down. The ball is going to be placed at about the 48-yard line on the Eagles side of the field.
With 2:02 in the first quarter. That's the first time you got to say that.
That is. Christian showing blitz. Eagles with good play call.
It was.
Maybe not. I don't know if it was a great defensive play or the execution was slightly lacking. Yes, the guys need some cheers. I agree. Unfortunately, we're not down there to be the cheerleaders.
We can't muster it much up either.
No. They're starting to get into it a little bit after that first down. Trip stack to the top side, tight formation. Blitz again by the Warriors. Myers throws over the middle, complete to Hinesley. Hinesley looking for a block.
Man.
Puts his shoulders down and falls forward up to the 36-yard line. That's another Southern Tees first down.
There we go. Myers just buying enough time back there in the backfield because Little Rock Christian, they did sell out on that blitz.
And I do like, they're showing that blitz, and we're having receivers run those check down routes. I like it.
Yep. That's what it's going to take to keep this offense moving.
7-7, Greenbrier and Maumelle with 2.5 left in the first quarter. Swing pass to Bartlett on the near side. I think we got away with a block in the back there. Maybe picks up, okay, a yard and a half. They're going to put it down right at the 35. It'll be second and a long 8.
Still this two-back set, maybe to help out with a little blocking. Give Myers a little more time.
Play fake. Going to throw it to Bartlett. It slips out of the backfield. Great job. And what here? If Bartlett doesn't get caught from behind, Erie had ran his man all the way up there inside the 20, so he was trying to set him up for a big run there.
Yeah. Carver making
4 seconds left on the clock. That should be the last play of the first quarter.
Coming to you.
And we will attempt to get our microphone hooked up for a Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report with Grant McNew. Grant, Eagle offense, moving the football a little bit here with this possession. What we really need, though, and we've already talked about this, is the crowd to get wild.
You know, Corey, that's exactly what I was thinking. The crowd really hasn't gotten into this game yet. It's been a little weird. One of the quieter games of the season down here on the sideline.
You know, we made the comment that if people were paying attention, they could have heard us talking in the front row of the bleachers down here in front of us.
You may be right about that, Corey. I think I might have heard you a couple times.
That would not surprise me. Hey, the good thing is the Christian fans are not into it either. I don't know if everybody's blaming it on being all bundled up or if, 28 points in the first quarter is just not exciting enough. I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know either, Corey, but the way this Eagle offense is moving, we may get a lot more scoring going on in this first half.
I'm looking forward to it, just as I'm sure you are. I'm going to let you go so you can hustle down to the other end. We can catch another sideline report after Eagle touchdown. So 3rd and about 5 is what the Eagles are looking at here. Kirk in the backfield. Erie's in the slot on the near side. Vines is wide of him.
Pressure up the middle.
Going to throw deep to Bartlett, and incomplete. Erie was wide open on the post over the middle, and I think Hansley was underneath Bartlett as well.
4th down and 5 to go.
Because Hansley had run a deep out underneath the Bartlett go. So we've got receivers open. We're just going to have to make sure we get our eyes on them and get the football there. Eagles going to go for it on 4th down. I didn't think there was any question about it.
No.
Kirk remains in the backfield, although he's going to split out to the near side and stack behind Erie. The other 3 guys are going to stack together up top. Christian probably going to blitz. And I believe Christian takes a timeout.
I don't know. That flag come from the backside. The back judge. It was.
Okay, one clock said delay of game. The other one said 25 seconds. So I don't know how you get a delay of game coming out of the start of a quarter.
No, that was second
Oh,
play.
yeah, it was the second play. I'm sorry.
On the play for delay of game. Still 4th down.
Okay, they're going to waive that off because sometimes those play clocks do get out of sync. So not saying that he didn't see a 0, but this guy was saying, there's like 25 seconds left. Myers is going to have to get out of the pocket.
He's got heat coming.
And that is not
good.
What you wanted to see.
He couldn't load up.
Are we just going to let them keep him on the ground over there and all huddle around him? A sack is especially about a 17, 18-yard sack is the last thing you wanted to see on that play.
Yeah.
Eagles will turn it over on downs.
Yes, McCool, we definitely need some more cowbells.
That's going to set them up at the, 44?
Yes.
So we need something to swing our way here.
Yeah, we need a turnover bad. We need something to get everybody calmed down and back in the game here.
White drops back. Passes
Jones
complete.
got tripped up. Comes back and does make the tackle. That was a good job by Dustin Jones to come back and make that tackle. Pick 6, Maumelle leading Greenbrier 14-7 currently. First down for the Warriors here.
Warriors in Eagle territory. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Dyer Jones straight up the middle.
They just pushing.
Dyer Jones inside the 35.
They stand him up, and then that Warrior offensive line comes in and pushes him forward.
Cash.
Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
at the 35.
Dyer Jones going to try the right side. The Eagles were there that time, and nobody gets their hands on him. Jake Fawcett's the last one with a chance to do it, and he rides Dyer Jones all the way down to the end zone.
They're going to spot him at the 1.
Did they spot him down?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
He turned him back in that time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Jones came down, and there was 2 or 3 Eagles right there on the edge and forced him to cut up field, but there wasn't anybody else there once he did for a long ways. Oh, man.
Not until you get that third level of that defense, and that's too late.
Dyer Jones off the right side, touchdown Warriors.
Dyer Jones will go in for 1 out.
The Warriors lead it by a score of 27-7 currently, with the PAT forthcoming.
That run game's for real, huh?
Indeed it is. That PAT is up and good, and we're going to take some commercials.
When you're in an accident, sometimes it's hard to make a decision on what to do. At Conway Collision Center, we'd be happy to walk you through this mess.
As a family-owned, long-standing company, we walk you through every step of the process while valuing and respecting your car like our own. We'll treat your car like our own. Our reputation depends on it.
Back to the field. Warriors set to kick it away to the Eagles. Let's see here. Got Hinsley, Bartlett, and Lovelace back deep for the Eagles again. A lot of football left to play, but we're going to have to get some offense going. There's just no 2 ways about it.
We're going to have to get some offense going, and we're going to have to get some defensive stops.
Yeah, true.
You know, we was talking about it in the break. Little Rock Christians had 4 possessions,
Connor, you're going to have to keep that.
4 touchdowns.
And we haven't even actually threatened to stop them yet.
No, they've converted 3 fourth down plays.
Yes. Thomas is going to kick this one short again. It's going to be taken by Jack Vines at the 31. He got face masked really bad there, and there's no penalty flag. I mean, I don't understand. That was a bad face mask.
Vines will be stopped at the 37.
I don't know. Go make a play.
Eagles are going to try a heavy package. And instead, we're going to back up 5 yards. Actually, it looks like is it?
I didn't see what he.
Encroachment.
Oh, actually, it was the defense. I thought we moved on the far end.
I think they made us.
Okay, that makes sense. Steve said he thinks it was they moved first and then we moved. So get the free 5. That makes it first down and 5. First time I've seen a set. Well, no, it's not the first time. Just not often you see a 7-man line for the Eagles. Lane Hunter tried the left side, and there ain't nothing there.
Hunter will be stopped for no gain. 2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
Not a hole there.
That side of the defensive line getting their push in, and Lane with not a lot of room to make a cut. Play fake.
2-man route.
Yeah, going to try to throw it deep again with only 2 guys out. Myers scrambles. He's finally going to escape. He'll be very close to the first down.
Hinsley broke open over the middle.
That's going to be enough for the Southern Tees first down. Normal offensive set this time for the Eagles. Pass out in the flats to Lane Hunter. Shimmy shakes his first tackler and fights his way up for a few more yards. It'll be second down and a long 3. Eli Mosier checks in. Eagles going to go with an empty set this time.
And the receivers had ran everybody off, and Hunter just sat back out there in the flats and clear running.
Eagles going to try to throw deep again, and that pass is not where it near where it needs to be. That's incomplete, intended for Bartlett.
I don't know. 14 ticks still left on the play clock. Eagles trying to get the play in.
Yeah, Bartlett ran a long way. It took him a few minutes to get back there, or a few seconds.
We're going to take a timeout.
And the Eagles are going to burn a timeout, and we will go to commercial.
That's the second timeout. Growing up and raising a family in Vilonia, I've seen firsthand just how hardworking Arkansans are. But it's not enough just to work hard for your money. You need your money to work hard for you. My name is Chad Roller, and at Genwell Financial Advisors, that's our job. We help your family plan for their financial future. Whatever stage of life you're in, give us a call at 501-205-7000. Genwealth is a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle football. Go Eagles!
Back to the field. Third and a long 3. Eagles had to burn a timeout there. I looked like maybe a little bit of miscommunication on the where everybody got set up for the play. Bartlett, the man in motion, he gets the handoff, takes it off the left side, and he gets
rocked.
absolutely stroked. He's going to be short of the first down. It's fourth and about a half a yard.
Carry inside the 45, down to the 43.
Well, you know what I do.
Prime time?
Prime time.
It's going to be Lane Hunter.
Well, the officials blew the play dead.
They're going to measure.
Okay. Is this the first measurement we've seen
all year long? Got Kenny Wayne Bartlett, dad of Cannon Bartlett, up there with the field stick.
With no sleeves on.
Yeah, that's crazy. He got him a little thin vest on. Just short. As you can see it there on the camera, Connor with a really good camera angle on that. So fourth and very short. Christian showing blitz. Give us to Lane Hunter. Lane's got the first down. He was just about to break it, and he was like he got jerked backwards. That's a Southern Tees first down.
Little Rock Christian's defensive line is just they working. They're making it rough on us. Putting pressure on Myers or plugging up our holes.
Going to show blitz again. Here they come, and Lane Hunter is hit almost before he can even get the football.
Yeah, no need to be doing that.
I don't understand, I don't understand what constitutes taunting in football.
I guess I don't either.
Because, a few times last week, and now this is the first one this week that you've seen a tackler stand over the guy who just tackled and flex on him.
Yeah.
I know how we're calling that in basketball.
You got to keep that still.
That's an automatic. So Kirk's going to move back into the pistol behind Myers on 2nd and about 14. Kirk gets the call. And there's just not a lot of running room inside there, Alan. I mean, but they're dialing the blitzes up.
They are
exactly where they need to be.
We need to hold our blocks a little longer. Is what we need to do.
Cash was in there that time as an extra blocker. He checks out. I didn't even catch him going in there. I guess he was lined up at the tight end position. Kirk remains in the backfield, 3rd and 11.
Free people coming on.
Myers is going to throw to Erie. Erie taps the toes and has the.
It's going to be close. Can't tell where he's got him spotted.
That is a Southern Tees first down. He put both of them on toes down just like an NFL receiver on that one. He was looking down at him like, I know I got to be in bounds.
That's a good little comeback route.
Myers with the hard count. Christian showed their blitz, but no surprise there because they've been bringing
they brought heat all night.
Extra every time. That time it was going to be a safety and a backer. Now both backers are creeping. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Ball is barely snapped in time.
There he is.
Myers throws over the middle to Hinesley, complete. That's going to be enough for another Southern Tees first down, and there was another face mask, and Jamison's hurt. I'm going to need to watch this again on the replay because it certainly looks bad down on the field. All right, there's. Oh, yeah, that was unnecessary. Steve got the first down marker. It was 20-something. He certainly. It's 22, I guess. It wasn't a face mask. It was just a dirty play. I mean, he grabbed Jamison and tried to break his neck.
Yeah.
And that's just something you shouldn't do. I don't understand why. I mean, he was down. I don't understand some things about it. Grant, we're going to kick it down to you for a Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report, and that was I don't know what it looked like from your vantage point, but on the replay it was a rather dirty play.
Corey, it was a very dirty play, actually.
I mean, Jamison's still down. The crowd's chanting, "Kick him out." I have to tend to agree with them. That's the worst I've seen all year.
They call a face mask, and it hurts a player's neck. I mean, there's something more to it. Typically, a helmet will turn, but even when it doesn't, if you pull a face mask hard enough to hurt a neck, you've done something very, very wrong.
Well, there was no face mask. They called a face mask penalty, but what happened? Jamison was already down, and then number 22 grabs his head and just drags him back up the field while the other guys got a hold of him. It was egregious and uncalled for, and they're not even going to take him out of the game. They're going to leave 22 in the game.
Yeah, that really seems like an easy call to throw him out of a football game for that. Probably one of the easiest calls you can make.
I cannot disagree whatsoever, but either way, those coaches decide to leave him in, and that's what it's going to be. They did get penalized, so the Eagles are going to have the ball down inside the 10-yard line, 1st and goal at the 8. We'll take it back to the field here.
Yeah, that just seems like you're trying to hurt somebody.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Instead of playing the game between the whistles.
Football's a violent sport. There's no doubt about it. But you play whistle to whistle. You don't grab somebody by the head and try to break their neck after the whistle. That's just disgusting. Yes, Clint, I 100% agree with your statement. So Seth Kirk's going to check in for Lane Hunter. Lovelace is in for the injured Jamison Hinesley. Jamison's over here on the bench still getting attended to. His night might be done. Myers was trying to throw the tunnel to Erie. Erie got hung up in traffic.
We got to get rid of the ball.
And Myers is going to get dropped for a loss back at the 14-yard line.
He's got to be able to get rid of that ball.
3rd and goal from the Eagles.
Throw it out of the back of the end zone.
They did not give a personal foul. They called a face mask in the stadium. And we only get one shot at it from about 100 yards away, and we knew it was dirtier out of ways. So I understand what you're trying to say. However, that's their job to protect the players.
All right, Christian bringing the blitz.
Myers just throws that one away out of the back of the end zone. He was looking for Bartlett, and Bartlett was like quadruple covered.
Flag on the play. We'll see what that's all about.
I didn't see it. Where is the flag? It's right there. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
it's
a line.
on this side.
The line judge.
It's probably going to be a holding. Yes, 100%. The number one thing is we do hope Hinesley is okay. And just got another update. Maumelle is now up on Greenbrier 21-7 with 5 minutes left in the first half.
Is over.
Ineligible downfield on the offense. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
That's what I would have done with it.
Yeah, definitely. That's tough. I mean, you're running RPO, and then Myers has to scramble forever, and it's hard for those linemen to stay home sometimes. It's understandable.
Ball spotted at the 14.
If you're Christian, I'd bring a blitz here.
I'm surprised they're not showing one. Myers throws over the middle, and I don't know who he was throwing to, but Lovelace and Kirk were both covered up. Erie broke open late, but Myers had to get rid of it, and Eagles are going to turn it over on downs at the 14-yard line.
I think that's twice tonight that we've turned over on downs. And if you're wanting to mount a comeback,
that was your time.
Yeah,
you had to score there.
You can't do that.
What are they saying? Can't repeat it. Schultz had a chance at Walker White. And now he's going to throw it deep over the middle, and thank goodness that it was out of the reach of a long, lanky number 88, Gray James.
White's pass intended for 88.
White doing a good job in the backfield, being elusive. Exactly. The box is getting animated in here. Lovelace checks out. That's going to be wide on the keeper, and he is still running. It is like a rugby match down there.
That seems to be like their plan. Let's just run up in the middle and create a scrum and push that pile forward.
For the Warriors.
That's Benzing that checked in across the way at the cornerback position for Lovelace. Looks like we
3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 3.
So Vines is the lone. White's going to be close to the first down after the spin around.
White will be brought down at the 24.
We've just not been able to get it. We've not. I don't know if we hadn't been able to or we haven't, but we have not gotten a clean shot on any of these runners.
Okay, now I see what happened. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on in the last play because Vines was like playing a single safety, but Fawcett was down in coverage, or actually probably protecting against the run there. They did get a first down there. Walker White's going to throw deep, and a catch is made. That's going to be another Warrior touchdown.
Wow. Just wow.
Good news, guys, is Jameson's up with his helmet on, so looks like he's might be good to go.
Good deal.
I hope so. We certainly we like to have him out there. We care a lot more about his health than we do
anything else.
Yeah, anything else as far as football goes. The PAT's up and good. Christian leads it 35-7, and we're going to take a break.
Linda Marie's, your one-stop shop for fabric, makeup, jewelry, fall decor, and more. Located on Highway 64 in the Vilonia Commons, Linda Marie's is a hidden gem and a staple of the Vilonia community. Linda Marie's is always showcasing seasonal deals and special offers, so come check them out today. Linda Marie's, a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle Vision and Vilonia Athletics.
Back to the field as we're set to receive the kickoff. And if you want any possibility of any kind of Rick Schaefer-esque comeback in this game, you have got to put some points on the board here.
Yeah.
But we need to use this 349. We don't need a deep shot down the field.
Nope.
We're not getting long enough to get that set up. We need to matriculate the ball down the field and go put points on the board.
We do, because Myers don't have time to go deep.
Return.
He just hadn't had time to. That Christian front four is giving our offensive line all we want.
For 33.
Looks like we're going to start off about the 32, 33-yard line for this last 3:44 of the half.
So Hinsley was in on that kickoff, and he's back out there to play his normal receiver spot. Lane Hunter's in at the backfield. Looks like Vines is going to line up there tight, almost in a stand-up tight end position.
Eagles first and 10,
Coach Lingle changing the play. Hinsley stretches it out to the top side. It's going to be Lane Hunter. Good job. That's a good hard run by Lane.
Yep.
He'll get out over the 35 to about the 38.
Let's get a little bit of that running game going.
Second and 4 for your Eagles.
Snaps have been high tonight.
And a lot of the throws have not been, we've grown accustomed to pinpoint accuracy from Myers.
Yeah.
So I'm not dogging him.
No.
But some of the throws have been, I don't know if it's miscommunication or I don't know what's going on, but there's been several that look like they've come out a little bit high. You said the snaps were high?
Mm-hmm. It's 2 in a row that were high. Noticed a few earlier.
Third down, Eagles need to convert. Play fake. And anytime you roll the pocket, it's bad news. You got receivers wide open everywhere, but Myers can't get it to them. Lane Hunter makes the catch, and he's going to have the first down. Thank goodness. Myers ran about
150 yards.
That's a Southern Tees first down. He ran about 80 yards. Erie ran about 40 upfield and then about 25 back down trying to get open. Thank goodness Lane Hunter was sitting out there waving his arms in the flat. Great job. But yeah, we need to run some quick passes because they're just putting too much heat on Myers right now. He's going to run it right back at him, and that's got to be a flag.
There it comes. All the way
Why
from
does
the
that
white
guy
cap.
have to throw that? These guys on the side, you have got to player safety is the number one priority.
Wow. They're going to talk it out.
Personal foul on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Go first down.
So personal foul is the call, 15 yards. It's going to give it to us at the 20.
Southern Tees first down. I'm sorry. I'm monitoring. There's some chippiness in the chat. I'm monitoring people over here.
Chippiness in the chat.
Some folks just, don't understand that the chat's a privilege, not a right. Myers throws short.
Oh, no.
He got back on it, but that should
I don't
be called
think that was.
incomplete.
Yeah, I was going to say Vines. I don't think that was.
Yeah. But he did do a good job jumping back on it because he wasn't for sure.
Empty set for Myers this time, 2nd and 10. Yeah, we got away with a hold. Myers is going to throw it away, basically.
Somebody was shot out of the cannon out of the middle of that defense because they was coming down hard on Myers there on that edge.
Mosier was the intended receiver.
Looked like it was that backside linebacker, number 20, Davis.
Third and 10 for your Eagles.
All right. Hey, you got 2 plays to pick up the first down. What are you calling?
Man, I don't know. This blitz it's tough. Tunnel screen to Bartlett's a good call, though.
Yeah.
I do like that.
That'll pick you up a good 8 or 9.
Inside the 20, down to the
So
17
now,
yard line.
4th and, just say it's 4th and 1. Nope, first down, never mind.
That's a Southern Tees first down, Allen. You're going to have to get that right.
Well, I was leaving that up to you.
A Vilonia Eagle, first down.
I do all the deep thinking.
I like it.
I've been thinking a lot to keep my mouth shut.
Seth Kirk into the backfield. Bartlett's in motion.
There it is. Oh, dadgummit.
That play's covered.
Yeah. And we've got one coming across the middle that on the pump is there.
Incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
I mean, at this point, you just got to get yards. Everything doesn't have to be the home run. You just need to get yards. So the clock is stopped with 2:07 to play.
2nd and 10.
12 on the play clock.
So we got plenty of time to get the play in. Kirk just knocks it down.
And that was perfect because otherwise it was going straight into the defender's hands.
Yep. So there's third and 10. So now we got 2 plays to pick up the first down. Past 2 pass plays hadn't worked. Myers been under quite a bit of stress under both of those.
Going to try it deep again, and again, really good coverage by the Warriors, and that deep pass is also incomplete.
4th and 10 for your Eagles.
This Warrior defense doing a lot like what the Eagle defense has been doing to this point in the year.
Oh, my gosh. Great catch.
What a catch. You're right. I don't know how he
I have no idea. That was Bartlett.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. So the comment here is and this is what I was thinking about when the pass was made. Looks like we're going to go with the jumbo package. But the comment is the D-line is dominating the game, and it's not so much the D-line, it's the blitz that we're having trouble with.
Yeah.
Because that time they rushed 4, one guy got into Myers' face, but you know, he kept the play alive and made the pass there, and made a really good. And Bartlett makes a really great catch. But anyways, yeah, I mean, we're struggling up front, that's for sure. Grant, 1st and goal at the 3. Eagles bring in the heavy package. How you feeling, buddy?
You know, Corey, I'm feeling a little cold. Or did you mean how am I feeling about this drive?
Tend
I
to
was
put-
expecting you to go the route of the cold, yes.
Hey, see, same mind. We're always on the same page. Listen, that Cannon Bartlett catch looked a little bit like Randy Moss out there against this Little Rock Christian defense. And I think the Eagle offense is starting to get a little fired up and sick and tired of the way that things have been with this Little Rock defense.
Yes, absolutely. I'm multitasking here, Grant. Sorry, I'm having to handle a little business over here on the side, if you know what I'm saying. But,
Yes.
yeah, I mean, hey, Eagles doing kind of what we were talking about, moving the ball down the field, maybe not as efficient and as smooth as we normally do, but here we're going to go quick, so we'll go right back to the field. Bartlett in the Wildcat, high snap. Bartlett takes it to the right side. He cannot quite get there. Looks like going to be about a yard and a half short.
Second and goal.
So, somebody said we need to put Bartlett, Hinesley, and Kirk in the backfield and run the triple option. Yes, that's the statement. Nobody's knocking Austin.
No.
He's just it is what it is. He's got people in his face all night. He's having to rush everything. And it's not his fault that we keep trying to go deep every time because that's covered. These guys are on top of that. High snap again. Kirk.
Handoff
And it's like he just ran into a brick wall.
Yep.
to Kirk. He'll be stopped at the 2. Third and goal from the 2.
I look for Myers to pull it here.
50 seconds.
Then that RPO again. Myers pull it.
Well, they're going to put the receivers back in on 3rd and goal and actually go empty. Myers rolls right, got somebody in his face again, looking. He's got Erie in the back of the end zone. Erie makes the catch. Touchdown, V-Town!
What a catch.
He actually had Erie and Vines back there. I don't know who it was to, but they were both wide open.
Wow. And you see the struggle just to get that pass play off.
That we probably shouldn't be playing that song.
But Myers under a lot of pressure just there. It goes back to the comment.
He did a great job of just scrambling around, keeping that open, and finding his man in the back of the end zone. Sir Isaac Newman's kick is up, and it is good. Eagles trail 35-14 with 29 seconds left to play until half, and we're going to take a commercial break.
Welcome to Charlie's Corner, home to name brands such as Duckhead, Lucky Brand, Oxford, Hey Dude, and more. Charlie's Corner is your one-stop shop for all your manly apparel needs. Don't forget to check out their sock collection and Razorback apparel when you stop by. Charlie's Corner, a proud supporter of Vilonia Eagle Athletics.
All right, back to the action. Yes, that's a great point. The high snaps are delaying the handoffs in the run game, 100%. I would say that poor Millsap is feeling the heat too, because he's probably the first one that's getting a Warrior lineman in his face. Fair catch, called for and taken back at the 26-yard line. So that's where the Warriors will get a chance to set up for, I don't know if they'll take a knee or if they're going to try to take a shot downfield.
My theory is if I've got the ball, I'm going. If I got the ball and I got time, I'm rolling.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
Warriors first and 10.
Better find Cooper.
27. White drops back, looks, has
That's
88.
Gray James, complete.
Pushed out of bounds by Lovelace.
Out on the near side here. They're going to mark it at the 33. So it'll be second
Stop. Warriors pick up
and 3.
7, second and 3.
Okay, so Christian got the ball for it first. So Vilonia's going to get it coming out of the half. So all we need to get a stop here. That's step number 1. Get a stop. Well, step number 1 was score that touchdown and eat up a bunch of clock. So this is step 2. Get this stop, and then step 3 is come out and score again and make this a ball game. But then you're going to have to get a couple more stops. Seth Kirk on the blitz. He gets the first shot. Jordan Gwynn's back in there. And Campbell Ozier is back there also. And the best part about that is no funny business. Just a good tackle. and help the guy up that you just tackled.
And those are all
Strange how that works.
Little Rock Christian's probably content just letting this clock roll out.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the first half. Yes, we get the ball to start the second half. So we accomplished step 1. We accomplished step 2.
Yep.
Got to come accomplish step 3, and then the defense needs to get some stops. But I'm sure Grant's going to cover all that and Steve in the halftime show. Hit it, my man.
At Vilonia First Assembly of God, one of our core values is every soul matters to God. Titus 2:11 says, "For the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all men." That means if you're white or black or brown, no matter your financial or social status, Jesus is for you. No matter how many times you have failed or succeeded, God's grace is for you. Every soul matters to God. Therefore, every soul matters to us.
Growing up and raising a family in Vilonia, I've seen firsthand just how hardworking Arkansans are. But it's not enough just to work hard for your money. You need your money to work hard for you. My name is Chad Roller, and at Genwell Financial Advisors, that's our job. We help your family plan for their financial future. Whatever stage of life you're in, give us a call at 501-205-7000. Genwealth is a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle football. Go Eagles!
When you're in an accident, sometimes it's hard to make a decision on what to do. At Conway Collision Center, we'd be happy to walk you through this mess.
As a family-owned, long-standing company, we walk you through every step of the process while valuing and respecting your car like our own. We'll treat your car like our own. Our reputation depends on it.
Linda Marie's, your one-stop shop for fabric, makeup, jewelry, fall decor, and more. Located on Highway 64 in the Vilonia Commons, Linda Marie's is a hidden gem and a staple of the Vilonia community. Linda Marie's is always showcasing seasonal deals and special offers, so come check them out today. Linda Marie's, a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle Vision and Vilonia Athletics.
Hey Arkansas, we've done it again with our new two-story home.
That's right, a two-story factory-built home with up to 3,400 square feet. You'll have to see it to believe it.
If you can dream it, we'll build it with your family in mind.
We bring you the newest innovations. That's why we're still Arkansas's #1 dealer.
Come see us today.
We're Hawks Homes,
Little Rock,
and Conway.
We're home, sweet home.
Hey Arkansas, we've done it again with our new two-story home.
That's right, a two-story factory-built home with up to 3,400 square feet. You'll have to see it to believe it.
If you can dream it, we'll build it with your family in mind.
We bring you the newest innovations. That's why we're still Arkansas's #1 dealer.
Come see us today.
We're Hawks Homes,
Little Rock,
and Conway.
We're home, sweet home.
DNA Construction has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles as a locally owned and operated business since 2011. For any commercial, residential, and remodeling needs, be sure to call DNA Construction at 501-796-6316. And, as always, go Eagles! Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand out prescriptions in a paper bag? A pharmacist that knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Well, Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy located in the heart of Vilonia, offering personal, thoughtful care to its customers. Visit or call today at 501-796-2204 to see why they are so locally loved and trusted. Welcome to Charlie's Corner, home to name brands such as Duckhead, Lucky Brand, Oxford, Hey Dude, and more. Charlie's Corner is your one-stop shop for all your manly apparel needs. Don't forget to check out their sock collection and Razorback apparel when you stop by. Charlie's Corner, a proud supporter of Vilonia Eagle Athletics. At Vilonia Funeral Home, we believe that you deserve respect, honesty, and care. With no hidden fees, Vilonia Funeral Home exhibits the true nature of a family-owned and operated business. We want to offer you all the care and support you need as we help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Vilonia Funeral Home, honoring each life.
And it is halftime here in Vilonia. The Eagles trail this one 35-14 to the visiting Little Rock Christian Academy Warriors. Steve, what did you see in that first half?
Little Rock Christian has our number so far in this one, Grant. Our defense has just got to bow up. You know, it's too easy. They've got the running game going. They've got the passing game going. It's just total domination right now for Little Rock Christian, but it's not out of hand yet.
No, it is not.
You know, you go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get that defense going, coming out of here, you make a couple stops, we score, we're right back in this.
You know, and on the other side of the football too, Steve, was the Little Rock Christian defense, who's really had a great game thus far against the Eagles. They've been able to sniff out these screen plays that the Vilonia Eagles love to run. And when you lose that as this Vilonia offense, you lose a big portion of your offense.
That's right. Vilonia has got to get some kind of running game going. If we can get that going, that pass, you know, loosen up that pass defense. That's what's killing us right now. We've got to get the running game going, open up that pass, and get those receivers, you know, some kind of look.
You know, yeah, and to add on to that, Steve, the receivers, we've seen some dropped passes, some big ones too at that in the end zone, near the end zone, just these big plays that we're dropping passes for. If you're this Eagle offense, you've got to clean that up if you want to stay in this ball game.
That's it, you know, and like you said, you know, Coach Langro and his coaching staff are good about making halftime adjustments, you know, and so I'm sure they're coaching them up right now there in the locker room, and I expect to see them coming out playing with a little more intensity.
You know, Steve, let's take a quick look at some of the stats of this first half. Austin Myers, 15 for 25, bit of a slow start, but he put it there together towards the second half, or towards the back end of the first half, rather. He's got 179 passing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Grant, you've been down there on the sideline. How's the wind? Is it very windy down there right
It's
now?
not very windy down there right now, so that's a good thing for this Eagle offense, definitely. Seth Kirk has 2 rushes for just 4 yards. They've really been able to stop him. Lane Hunter, has 6 rushes for just 9 yards. The running game not doing it for the Eagles.
Yeah. And you got to give Little Rock Christian credit. Their defensive line is stout. They're giving all of our offensive line all they want. You know, it's hard to open up holes. And, man, they're living in our backfield. We have got to make some adjustments there.
And, you know, I think we expected that from this Little Rock Christian defense. That's where their major strength is defensively, is on that line inside the box where they're able to get penetration and stop the running game at or behind the line of scrimmage. That's where they've succeeded all season, and that's where they're succeeding here. On the receiving side, Cannon Bartlett has 6 receptions for 112 yards and 1 touchdown.
Wow.
And we saw that amazing one-handed catch down in the red zone.
That was awesome, man. And you was right there for that. I
Yes,
could just imagine how that looked on the sidelines.
You know, that was, I think, one of the first times that we started to hear some life from the Vilonia stands.
Oh, yeah. And that's another thing, you know. The Vilonia stands have just been quiet. Of course, there ain't been much to cheer about really here in the first half, but
a bit of a weak atmosphere.
The fans have got to get behind this team. They have got to get them fired up, get that offensive line fired up.
Absolutely.
Hey, offensive line, our sidelines.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Steve. Hey, Jameson Hinesley, 4 receptions for just 29 yards. He missed a few plays there in the middle with a bit of a dirty dragging of the neck by the Little Rock Christian defense. Connor Erie, 2 receptions for for 15 yards and a great touchdown grab there in the back corner.
Yeah, man, Connor Erie's stepping up tonight. He's making some great plays. And, that one in the end zone was just outstanding.
It really was. Full extension high up. Lane Hunter also 3 receptions for 14 yards. He's really put himself into the passing game. They've tried to hit him a couple times. He's also been a bit of a check down option for Austin Myers when he gets forced out of the pocket.
Yeah, and he has been, man. He's been on the run all night. That's one thing you got to give him some time to set up and find those open receivers. We've seen it all year. You just got to give him some time.
Oh, yeah, but the good thing here, Steve, kind of just shifting topics here. The Eagles, yes, they're down.
Yeah.
But the way that last drive looked, the momentum, it started to feel a shift to it, you know?
That's it. You felt like they started getting in momentum that we really haven't seen really in the past 2 games.
Yeah.
We just haven't seen the momentum that they showed there at the first of the season and that there at the end. But if we can get that momentum going with this offense, no one can stop them. And but defense, I think, is the key to coming back in this game. We got to get some turnovers.
I would have to agree with you there, Steve, for sure. Let's take a quick look at some of the scores around the 5A.
Some surprises, Grant.
A few surprises, yes. Here's one, not necessarily a surprise, but thought it might have been a bigger game. Pulaski Academy ahead of Harrison in the second quarter, 22 to just 6.
Wow.
Farmington losing to Whitehall, 17-3. Not really a surprise there, but that one could have been, depending on how Farmington comes out. Hot Springs down 27-7 against Nettleton. That's another one we saw coming. Here's a surprise, and I think we actually called this as a possible upset, one to watch. Wynn is losing to Hot Springs Lakeside at halftime, 28-20. The Wynn Yellow Jackets up, backs against the wall.
And I assume that one's at half, too. So
yes.
That's going to be a game right there. That'll be a good, fun one to watch.
Absolutely. Hey, another bit of a surprise here. Undefeated Camden Fairview. They aren't losing, but they're up by just 7 to Greene County Tech at halftime.
Wow.
14-17. Magnolia handling Valley View right now, 21-0 in the second quarter. Maumelle up 21-14 over Greenbrier at halftime.
Surprising.
That's another one. We said Maumelle, they match up very well with this Greenbrier Panther team. They've got a real shot, so you should look out for that ball game.
From what I hear, they're giving Wilcox over there all that he wants. And if they continue to do that, they could pull that game out right there.
And I think that's the way you've got to beat Greenbrier for a lot of these teams is great defensive line play. And when you've got Nico DeVilliers.
Exactly. Maumelle's has got a lot of D1 prospects on that team.
Yes.
I'm sure they haven't had quite the year that they wanted, but they can make a statement here in the playoffs, and picking up that win right there will be a statement.
Yes, it absolutely will, and that would be quite the statement as they would then be on the road to face, well, not on the road to face, but like on the path to go face PA later on in the playoffs. They would likely play, well, I guess you can't really call that either because the Wynn Lakeside game is just right there in the air still. So a lot of uncertainty throughout this first round of the playoffs, Steve, and it's been exciting all the way across the state.
It has been. Vilonia gets the ball coming out. If we can drive the ball down the field right here and score, this is a game now. And get that momentum on Vilonia's sideline, get some stops, some turnovers. We're right back in it. That's what you got to hope for if you're a Vilonia Eagle right now.
And, Steve, I'm glad that you mentioned that the Eagles get the ball out of the halftime break.
Yeah.
What a great time it would be for a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Oh, man. Now's the time to do it. Bartlett's shown that he can do it. He did it last week.
He did.
Could you imagine? That would get momentum on our sidelines if we could take it back right there on the kickoff coming out of the half.
And we've got to see what adjustments are made by this Eagle coaching staff. Coach Todd Langer's so good at doing that.
Oh, yeah.
As well as his supporting staff. I think we could see a lot of different styles coming out here in the second half. The first half.
Never count out a Todd Langer coach team because they're going to fight and they're going to claw to the end, and I expect to see that out of these Eagles here in the second half. Grant.
Steve.
This is a great time of the year,
Oh, absolutely.
We've not only got football going on, but we've had some basketball going on.
We have had some basketball going on, Steve.
And, watching the Parkview game, the Eagles versus Parkview.
That's a good one.
This team is not looking too shabby right now.
Oh, no. Hey, how about Deshaun Spence had 20 rebounds.
2 dunks. That's what you got to like.
Oh,
That's what's exciting, Grant.
Look, if you haven't seen the Parkview game, that's fine. We don't blame you. It was a bit of a last moment, decided to go stream it. But get ready Because basketball season is coming.
Oh man, it's coming, and hopefully the football team boys won't be there for a few more weeks. But when they do, Grant, this is going to be a team that's going to be fun to watch. Yes.
Hey, ring, state championship. We'll see.
No, hold on. Let's not get
Steve,
ahead
you
of
know
ourselves.
me. You know me, Steve.
Where's Coach
You know me.
Campbell, Coach Campbell. I'm sure he does not want talk like that going on.
Oh, no, you're probably right, Steve. I just get excited about Eagle sports, Steve.
How do you not?
I get way too excited.
But yeah, just this time of the year, you've got you got football, you got basketball, just got cool weather.
You've got the Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
Do your dance
Absolutely.
now. You know it, Steve.
Yes, let's not do that now.
Oh, okay. We've danced once in the pregame a little bit. Now we've danced in the halftime show.
The girls' team, we haven't really had a chance to see them in action. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do their game. What did they play?
They didn't play.
Oh, they ain't played yet.
They have not played.
Maybe it was a ninth grade team.
Yes, it was a ninth grade team. Yes.
So the senior high girls hadn't been in action yet, but I guess it all starts Tuesday?
I believe so, yes against
Tuesday.
BB.
BB, we go
Hey.
to BB?
It'll be here, I believe.
Okay, good.
I may be wrong. Don't quote me on that, Steve. I've got about three different
Anyway,
schedules going on
BB.
right now. Hey, I've gotten to scrimmage that girls team, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They've made me look a little foolish sometimes.
Anytime you talk Vilonia Lady Eagles basketball, you talk about them being good. You never really see a down season, and I don't expect that this time. We got Madeline Tipton probably back there as the captain of this team, and she's last night in the Powerpuff game. Wow.
Oh, she had quite the game.
Get her some pads and put her out there.
Oh,
wow,
man. She had a great game.
Passing attack.
Passing attack. It was great. If you haven't seen that, we do blame you. Go back and watch it.
Yes.
Yes.
That was fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
With that one.
Hey, but also you're going to have Sydney Middleton, who's already been offered by UCA as a freshman, so that's going to be super exciting. But, Steve, just about 3 minutes, 45 seconds left until this second half is underway. What do you expect to see from the Eagle offense?
I expect us to come out here. I expect us to drive the ball down the field, get a touchdown, and you're right back in this game. That defense, again, you got to bow up. You got to get some stops. Got to create some turnovers. If we can do that, hey, we're coming back.
Hey, Steve, I would expect to see this Eagle offense shy away from the screen passes a little bit. Like we said earlier, this Little Rock Christian defense has really been able to sniff those out.
And another thing, Grant, Austin's got to dial in his passes. They've been a little high. Of course, the snaps have been a little high, which I think has thrown him off. But he's got to get dialed in on that passing attack.
Absolutely. Hey, for the time being, though, I think we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break and be right back in the booth with Corey Erie and Alan Wade.
Second half action, Grant.
Second
Ready?
half action. Steve, give me
Let's
a fist
go.
bump. Welcome to Charlie's Corner, home to name brands such as Duckhead, Lucky Brand, Oxford, Hey Dude, and more. Charlie's Corner is your one-stop shop for all your manly apparel needs. Don't forget to check out their sock collection and Razorback apparel when you stop by. Charlie's Corner, a proud supporter of Vilonia Eagle Athletics. DNA Construction has been a proud supporter of the Vilonia Eagles as a locally owned and operated business since 2011. For any commercial, residential, and remodeling needs, be sure to call DNA Construction at 501-796-6316. And, as always, go Eagles! Linda Marie's, your one-stop shop for fabric, makeup, jewelry, fall decor, and more. Located on Highway 64 in the Vilonia Commons, Linda Marie's is a hidden gem and a staple of the Vilonia community. Linda Marie's is always showcasing seasonal deals and special offers, so come check them out today. Linda Marie's, a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle Vision and Vilonia Athletics.
Growing up and raising a family in Vilonia, I've seen firsthand just how hardworking Arkansans are. But it's not enough just to work hard for your money. You need your money to work hard for you. My name is Chad Roller, and at Genwell Financial Advisors, that's our job. We help your family plan for their financial future. Whatever stage of life you're in, give us a call at 501-205-7000. Genwealth is a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle football. Go Eagles!
At Vilonia First Assembly of God, one of our core values is every soul matters to God. Titus 2:11 says, "For the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all men." That means if you're white or black or brown, no matter your financial or social status, Jesus is for you. No matter how many times you have failed or succeeded, God's grace is for you. Every soul matters to God. Therefore, every soul matters to us.
When you're in an accident, sometimes it's hard to make a decision on what to do. At Conway Collision Center, we'd be happy to walk you through this mess.
As a family-owned, long-standing company, we walk you through every step of the process while valuing and respecting your car like our own. We'll treat your car like our own. Our reputation depends on it.
Hey Arkansas, we've done it again with our new 2-story home.
That's right, a 2-story factory-built home with up to 3,400 square feet. You'll have to see it to believe it.
If you can dream it, we'll build it with your family in mind.
We bring you the newest innovations. That's why we're still Arkansas's #1 dealer.
Come see us today.
We're Hawks Homes,
Little Rock,
and Conway.
Hawks Mobile Homes. We're home, sweet home.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand out prescriptions in a paper bag? A pharmacist that knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Well, Vilonia Family Pharmacy is a good neighbor pharmacy located in the heart of Vilonia, offering personal, thoughtful care to its customers. Visit or call today at 501-796-2204 to see why they are so locally loved and trusted.
Back for the start of the second half. I was trying to help out a friend there, and I ended up not having my headset on when I needed to.
Good job being friendly.
You know, he's a good dude. I kind of like that Coach Sullivan guy.
That's right.
Needed a phone charger. I just happen to have one handy. Eagles going to receive the second half kickoff, and they're going to come out of the south end zone towards the north end zone, so we're going to put up the first 6 of the second half. And we've got a couple of things we need to get in here in the second half, Steve, that we haven't talked about yet. We can go ahead and flash the Linda Marie's up there quickly and talk about some of their winter sales that they have.
It's Christmas time at Linda Marie's.
Indeed it is. Some dates to remember there. November the 13th is when they're going to start the Christmas open house. December the 4th, they're going to have Santa down there. Take your kids down and get a picture with Santa while you do some shopping. December the 5th, VIP shopping from 1 to 5. And if you mention us, you get 20% off, Steve. That's fantastic.
Mention Eagle Vision. Get a little discount.
What if I am Eagle Vision? How much discount do I get?
103.
I like it. Bartlett's going to take the ball at the 18-yard line. Up across the 20, across the 25. Falls forward, and he's going to be down at the 28-yard line. Somebody's got their phone speaker turned up really loud.
I was wondering where that was coming from.
I don't know. I did. Kirk in the backfield.
Let's see what kind of changes coaches made to slow down this defensive rush here. Offensive changes, I guess.
Yes.
Slow down this defensive rush.
4-man rush this time. Myers has time. Going to flip it out to the flats to Kirk. Kirk's going to lose a yard.
Eagles will lose about a yard.
Back at the 28. The ball was at, we said the 28. It was actually spotted at the 29. Now it's back to the 28 on the 1-yard loss, so 2nd and 11. I like the play call, but Christian's it's like they're in our playbook.
Yeah, they were just in the zone. The defender there stayed there in his area and read the play call.
Myers going to throw another high pass. Actually had a pretty good pocket to work with that time, and it floated on him a little bit.
It's good to see Hinsley out there, though.
Yeah, coming back after that hit.
Yes, Ben. the Warriors are a pretty decent football team. And not Ben Duff.
Showing pressure.
They bring everybody. Myers gets away from it, looks, throws it to Kirk on the underneath. He's going to pick up a few,
We just
but
can't
it's
get
still
away
going to
from
be 4th down.
Yeah, we just can't get away from nobody there.
Myers pass complete to Kirk.
Had the open man look that we threw a high ball to Hinesley.
And that was going to be very close to a 1st down.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to wonder. Oh, low snap. Hinesley picks it up. Luckily, the Warriors were not bringing heat. He gets it away, takes a good eagle roll. And I don't think that guy really wanted any part of that. He had Cash standing right down in the face. Eagles stop down at the 20. Yes, Turkey. Step 3 failed. You are correct, sir. There's a dude who pays attention right there.
Yeah.
The turkey is on top of it.
Yeah.
Tis the season.
Step 3 did fail.
All right, so with that being said, we
gotta
got to get a
revise.
stop.
Yeah, we got to revise step 3 now.
Step 3 revised to get a defensive stop.
I would suspect that if we don't see a heavy dose of Dyer Jones on this entire half.
We haven't seen him since the very, first or 2 drives.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Dyer Jones on the carry. He'll get out to the 27.
Picking up at his 7-yard average.
2nd and 3 for the Warriors.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, they play the run game right here. They kill the clock.
Yeah.
Keep the ball out of our hands. They're doing what they need to do. They're going to kill it all the way down under 10 before they ever snap the ball. 9. Snapped it at 6.
I'm going to throw. Ball is tipped. Great
Good
job by
job.
Jake Fawcett to get in there and get a hand up.
It'll bring up 3rd down and a couple.
Now, do you expect to see Dyer Jones again?
Yeah.
3rd down for Eagles here. Chance to get the ball back. 3rd and 2.
Instead, they get the free 5, assuming that they didn't jump first.
That's a quick whistle.
Dead ball. Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment is the call.
We're not having any streaming issues, are we? Everybody else seems to be good, Mr. Aldridge. No, we didn't fumble. We ended up having a punt. Dyer Jones going to try the left side. Got a hold there.
Yep.
Dyer Jones on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
Did you see Chad put it in reverse across the way over there?
Mm-mm.
He was headed down the field with the down marker.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
All right. Where'd they call it from?
I don't know for sure. I'm going to say by the spot of the ball, it would have been about the 38. So 1st and about 15 now. It's what the Warriors are looking at. Need some kind of a turnover. Would be a beautiful thing.
Cooper in motion. You better know where he's at.
White's going to keep it himself. Goodness gracious.
They want it.
That is a
He'll pick up about 14. It'll be
That erase that penalty yards. Pick up a 14. 5 on the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to milk it all.
0.
That's.
White, back, throws deep.
Oh, man, the only thing that saved a touchdown was the turf monster.
Yep.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I thought Gittens had the football.
On reception. That's Cooper.
Turkey.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the commenter turkey.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, okay.
I've been reading it.
He's cracking me up. Stadium is completely dead again. White's going to throw it back to James across the way here. Jaquel Lovelace with good coverage comes up, makes the tackle.
He got off his block, come in, and made a for sure tackle at the knees.
Saved what could have been a big gain, turned it into only a 2-yard gain.
And that's how we need to be tackling.
Yes, that's exactly what you've been asking for.
That's it. That's all. That's all I've been asking for.
Eight seconds. 5. Gittens has the football this time. Seth Kirk there first, Jamison Hinesley there, and then all of his buddies show up.
Good deal.
Tackle for loss, back to the 29-yard line. Bring a 3rd down and 12 now.
Lovelace also in on that tackle.
They are P. Ridgeness.
Cash doing a good job.
Oh, yeah.
Edge, turning it back in.
Why wouldn't you? If you can continue to get first downs, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, another negative play would be huge for the Eagles.
You got to know where Cooper is. He's up top.
White's going to keep it himself on the left side. He's not going to have any magic this time. He picks up about 5. It will be 4th down and 8.
It'll be 4th down now. 7 to go. Line to gain just inside.
Looks like they're actually going to send in the punt unit.
Field goal unit.
Oh, wow. Okay. I would not have expected a 42-yarder. But let's see if Wyatt Thomas has the leg for it. Also, I don't know if the holder, he does have the leg, but I don't know if he has the line. He does. Oh, my goodness. That would have been good from probably 50 or better, Alan.
That's a good-looking kick.
That was a very good kick. So, Steve hit the button on us. Short kick to Fawcett at the 25. Oh, good job by Fawcett to find him a crease and get up across the 40 to the 41-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will take over for the next offensive possession. Hey, yeah, audio emergency is correct. Steve didn't like me and Grant talking about kickers. Apparently Steve hates kickers, so he cut us off. I'll have to tell Grant that you hate kickers and me and him both, all of the above. Things that Steve hates, me, Grant, and kickers. That's going to be Seth Kirk. Now that's looking a little bit more like a primetime type run.
It is.
If he would have pushed it forward for a couple more yards, it would have been better. Little Rock Christian's kicker made more field goals than 2 Mississippi State kickers combined. Yes.
I went back to watch that game the other night, and the daggum thing did not record. There's Hinsley.
Hinsley gets loose on the screen pass. Big gain for a Southern Tees first down.
He's splitting that defense like he's buttering a biscuit.
Ooh! Some new material from Mr. Wade. Myers is going to keep it himself straight ahead.
That pocket collapsed on him.
I don't know if it was because of the collapsed pocket or if that was a call play.
I think he was looking downfield, didn't see what he wanted, and that was his next option.
Maumelle up 28-14 now on Greenbrier.
Wow.
Yeah, hey, they said keep your hands off the buttons, Mr. Austin.
Fat finger, po-po.
Hey, that's a deep out to Erie. Comes back and makes the catch.
The official looked like he was about to call it incomplete.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because the defender was down.
What's all the confusion about? Set the ball, let's go.
Well, the defender's hurt, so they had stopped the clock for him. So I assume just like some other sports, if you have to stop it because of an injury, you got to have a sub.
Got to go out.
So Erie got almost all of it on the pass from Myers. 3rd and short. Fake to Kirk. Going to throw the tunnel to Bartlett. That was a little high. Thank goodness the magician brought his magician legs with him. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, V-Town.
Connected. He breaks it in. The defense coming at him. He breaks it out towards the sideline, and there's nothing but green pastures out there for him to eat on.
That was nice. Looks like the Eagles are contemplating going for 2 here.
Let's see. What does that do? That puts you down 16.
That means you're going to go for it every time. 3 times in a row here. You're going to go for it here, you go for it 3 times in a row.
Yep.
Tight set for the Eagles. That's Bartlett in motion. Myers flushed again, evades the tackler. He's got Erie, and he sees him, and he throws it. Erie makes the catch. 2-point conversion is good. Step 3 a bit late, but it showed up.
It's there.
It was a bit late, and we unfortunately gave up 3 points we didn't want to, but nonetheless, we're within 16 points
now,
and we need to get another stop on defense. But first, we're going to play some commercials.
Commercial.
Back at you live with Alan.
What happened to the commercial?
You know, sometimes Steve does not give you much time. He just is like, hey, it's talking
is
time.
My time that I got to yawn and sneeze and cough.
I know.
It caught me right in the middle of it. All right. What do we got to talk about?
We need to talk about another Lacey Roller benefit. Let's get I'm sorry, Steve. That one's over with. They already drew for the gun already. Somebody already won it.
I didn't win it.
The lady's name was Verley.
Okay.
Erie with the onside kick. And almost got there. Good coverage by the Warriors, and I did not see that coming.
No, I didn't either.
He told me a few weeks ago that they had put that in and that he was now the onside kicker. And I didn't believe him, but now I do.
Now you believe.
Okay, so.
Only problem with this is we give them good field position.
We just need to stop. Don't matter where they're at on the field, you got to stop them.
Yep.
Dyer Jones straight up the middle. Eagle defense play there. I mean, they're going with a little gusto now. That was Kirk, Schultz, Cash Money on the tackle.
Still picked up 5. We're going to have to close them pneumonia holes.
They're rough. Yeah, I don't think anybody knew they were going to do that. You predicted it.
Jones on the handoff.
Hey, that was a good job by whoever pushed him out of bounds. Jaquel Lovelace.
Yep.
Cash Money was there to slow him up long enough that Jaquel could come over and push him out of bounds. 3rd down and about 4 is what the Warriors are looking at.
That's a heck of a stiff arm, though.
And, guys, he got out of bounds. You got to like that.
Yes, that's our favorite part.
Now they can run that play clock all the way down.
White's going to throw it in the flats to Dyer Jones. We got to oh, gosh, get him down. Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
They're going to give him forward progress back up to the line of scrimmage.
That's okay. 4th down and 4. What do the Warriors do here? Kick a 60-yard field goal? Because that dude's got a leg.
He does. I'd like to see it.
Okay, Turkey. Step 3 revised back in effect. Erie back deep to receive the punt. Now this is the kicker. So if you punt a punt through the uprights, do you get 3 points for that?
You do have a drop kick, but I've never seen it executed.
I've never seen it either. So that's why I'm asking you. You're supposed to be the smart guy.
Yeah, but I've never seen it executed.
Rugby style punt. Erie's going to call for the fair catch. He lets it bounce, and oh my goodness!
I like that. That's the right call. That's the right call. I mean, you put your heels on the 10,
Warriors down at the 1 yard
fake
line.
them out. Warriors got to bounce. Dadgummit.
Well, the way the Eagle offense moved the football the last drive, you feel a whole lot better about it. But, man, you don't like being pinned back right there with the heat that the Warriors been putting on.
Think about that last drive, though. We got helped out with a penalty. Was that not on that last drive?
I don't remember a penalty on that one.
No?
2 backs in the backfield.
Okay. There we go. We catch them jumping. What drive am I thinking about then?
I don't know. You done lost me. I was looking at something else.
That's going to give us a little bit of breathing room.
So going with max protect with Hinsley in the backfield. Erie's out there by himself. I think Jack Vines is in at a sniffer spot. Myers has got a little bit of time. Now he's going to throw it. Another hold that was not called.
We're not going to.
No, I mean you're not going to get the play in retrospect.
No.
Or I mean the flag in retrospect.
But did you see what Maumelle is basically committing 8 people to that into that box?
Yep.
So that's fine.
2nd and 5.
Let's let one of them backs chip block and then come out.
Myers keeps the ball straight up the middle off the play fake to Hinsley.
Was that really?
I got to let that one go. Third and 4. Myers throws to Bartlett. Bartlett needs to do a little work and
can't do it.
He can't do it. Another late hit. I think he tripped. I don't think there was any malicious intent on that one.
No. The game is getting chippy.
And the Eagles are going to have to punt it away. I can't hear what's going on, but there's some fired. I mean, I can't hear exactly what's being said, but there's some fired up folks down there in the crowd.
22 back deep to receive for the Warriors.
Warriors coming after that one.
No, let's not.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Turkey.
Fair catch at the 40. That's 44.
Step 3 currently is go to commercial. Quickly, hurry, Steve.
At Vilonia First Assembly of God, one of our core values is every soul matters to God. Titus 2:11 says, "For the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all men." That means if you're white or black.
Boom. He's trying to fight for some extra yardage. Stacked up by the Eagle defense, but not before he gets 6.
I think Little Rock Christian line has done a good job rallying to him and just continuing to push all night.
So Greenbrier has put up another touchdown. They're currently behind 28-21.
Linebackers, Kurt Ozier, Schwartz and Tag. Guard Jones up the middle.
But he had a gaping gap up the middle of that time.
He'll get inside the 30.
Step 3 is now the worst step ever. It's the hardest step, that's for dang sure.
It is.
We keep tripping over that sucker.
Secondary Lovelace.
Can get to 4.
Hinsley, Jones.
I tell you what, watch number 35, Ethan Ross.
I don't
here
want
for
to.
Little Rock Christian. He is the reason that this edge has been set as well as it's been set for this offense. He's lined up back up in that sniffer back. He's going out for it.
White's going to throw deep. Get that, Dustin. Overruns it.
Yeah.
Warrior touchdown. Man, DJ was right there. He just overran it by a step. Goodness gracious. And that's been Dustin's game the past few weeks. He's been right there so many times.
Yeah, he had a couple of interceptions that he could have had.
That's what
was that last week?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The last couple of games. Now he had a couple of interceptions a couple of games before that, but he's been so close to so many here lately. He's playing a lot better coverage here down the stretch.
And at this point, is
Warriors are going to go for 2 to try to counteract our going for 2. And their coaches are going to take a timeout.
They got down to 10 seconds.
So we'll try to catch up with Grant McNew with the Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report. Grant, Dustin Jones right there all over the coverage. Overstepped it by like a step and a half. I thought he was going to have a chance for an interception. Instead, disaster.
You know, Corey, you're right there. The coaches on this Vilonia side thought he may have been pushed a little bit. I'm not sure about that. I think he just overplayed it. Just a simple mistake.
I don't know. Was it Allen that said maybe watch for a push-off or Steve? Somebody, or I don't know where it came from, but I heard somebody say maybe, he might have got pushed a little bit up here. But, hey, that's football. There's pushing, there's shoving, there's holding and grabbing and going, whatnot going on. But
right. Hey, we've talked about it in past weeks, Corey. It's hard to get an offensive pass interference call in high school.
Absolutely it is. The great thing is he was there in coverage. Warriors going for 2 here. Flea flicker action. Parker,
gummit.
And it's going to be successful. Oh, my goodness. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong tonight, friends.
Yeah, that sums
You're
up
right
the
there.
last couple of weeks.
Yeah. I said
One.
Parker. I meant Childers. Alex Childers was right there in the quarterback's face. Doggone it. He did all he could to get back to him again after Walker White got out of the initial tackle attempt.
Yeah.
Great play. Yeah, great play by him. So let's talk about the roller, the Lacey roller benefit that's currently ongoing. It is a trap shoot that's going to be going on down in Mayflower at the shooting range. And let me see if I can pull up that information on that. Again, your contact's going to be Kevin Sanson and Brandon Breeding. If you want some more information, it is going to be on December the 11th at the Mayflower Game and Fish shooting range. 25 clay shoot. It's $50 per shooter. And there's going to be time slots every 25 minutes, and there's 5 people that shoot during that 25-minute slot. So if you have a team of 5 and you want to go down and all shoot together, that's fine. If you want to go down and just shoot, you can pick up and shoot with some other folks who are down there for the same thing. Let's see here. Shoot times will be announced the day prior to the event. It's not an official, like, scored trap shoot. It's just for fun and to raise some money for Lacey. And we would appreciate everybody, if they can, getting involved in that. It's going to be Fawcett at the 23-yard line. Fawcett takes a hit but gets across the 35. The Warriors say they have the football, but no signal from any of the officials yet. I don't know that any official had a look at anything, honestly, that could give it back to the Warriors.
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
That might have been the nail. That may have been
It's
the nail.
coming up on my screen now. I'm going to see if I can see what happened. Man, I think he was – I mean, that guy over there has neither of the guys that conferred on that were even looking. So, I mean, that's really unfortunate. Let's play a commercial.
Hey Arkansas, we've done it again with our new 2-story home.
That's right, a 2-story factory-built home with up to 3,400 square feet. You'll have to see it to believe it.
If you can dream it, we'll build it with your family in mind.
We bring you the newest innovations. That's why we're still Arkansas's #1 dealer.
Come see us today.
We're Hawks Homes,
Little Rock,
and Conway.
Hawks Mobile Homes. We're home sweet home.
Well,
we're here.
Yeah, I saw the first point, Steve. I was contemplating exactly what I was going to say. Oh, man. Eagles bring some pressure, and White throws it deep over the middle, complete to James for a big gain and another first down at the 15-yard line.
White's pass complete to 88. That's James. Down to the 16, 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
Dyer Jones up the middle again.
Dyer Jones inside the 15, down to about the 11.
What is the most points we've scored in a single quarter? We put 49 on Clarksville in a half.
Yeah.
So I would say we've probably scored approximately half of those in each quarter. So that would probably be I think that was the max score we had at halftime.
Yeah.
I'd say about
Fawcett on the stop there.
21 to 28 points in a quarter is the max we've scored.
Harrison hanging in there with PA. PA still on top, 22-14.
Wow, that's pretty impressive job out of Harrison.
Yep. Whitehall in command now. 31-3 over Farmington in the third.
Say that one again.
31-3.
Whitehall over Farmington.
Yep.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a hold against the Warriors.
And did you have a Greenbrier update?
It's 28-21, but Maumelle has the football and they are driving.
Okay.
They're, what about the 35 it looks like, Steve? And they just threw a pick six. Greenbrier just took a pick six to the house to tie it up.
Wow.
Yeah, their sophomore quarterback was under pressure, and he just lobbed one up, and Greenbrier picked it off, took it to the house.
Can't do that.
Not against a good defense, you can't.
No.
My goodness.
And he's still running.
Down to about the 4-yard line.
He is still running. And they're hurrying up to the ball. They're trying to punch it in again.
I don't know why they're going to get in a hurry about it now.
Yeah.
Dyer Jones off the right side. Oh, he hit something solid there. Going to be stopped short by about a yard.
Schultz. Reed.
A lot of Eagles in on that one.
And Childers there defensively with 5 Rear Eagles.
I'm getting the text message about the pick six now.
About the 2.
Yep. So as fast as Little Rock Christian went on the previous play, they're taking their sweet time on this one. We expect to see more Dyer Jones action right behind that old sniffer back. Indeed, he did. Did you see him block down and open that hole wide open?
Yep. Little trap in action.
Well, guys, you know, I mean, it's not over, obviously, and anything's possible. But I would be remiss if I didn't kind of say that it pretty much looks bleak at this moment.
It does.
It's been a great season.
It has.
And these boys are gonna remember the sting of this loss, assuming that Christian holds on. But there's a lot of good stuff for them to remember from throughout the season as well. And we're going to kick it down to Grant McNew for what might very well be the last Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report of this football season, and also his career with Eagle Vision on the football side. Grant? You know what, Grant? It would be I've got you turned on, so it wasn't my fault this time. Maybe you don't have you turned on.
I'm good to go. I'm on.
Now you're smoking. Now you're cooking with gasoline.
It wouldn't be the last one if we didn't have some difficulty, Corey. But yeah, I hate to agree with you here, but it does look that way. Hey, I've had a blast these past 4 years being a part of Eagle Vision and broadcast with you guys for sure, and watching these guys play football. Hey, you never know. We've seen stuff like this in high school football before where the team comes back. Do we have a miracle in V-Town?
You know, it's possible. It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. And as choppy as that right there was, we might even work it out to get another last sideline report with you for a clean run. How about that?
All right.
All right. Kick is away. It's going to be short. Taken by Jack Vines. And Vines is going to go down almost immediately. I'm going to try to leave that on so we don't deal with that. Sometimes I look down at the chat and I just don't understand. Eagle offense looking to save a little bit of face here in this game. Myers with the empty set. Looks right. Throws right to Erie on the slant pass. Complete for about 8 yards.
He'll get out to the 42-yard line. Pick up on about 8. Second down and 2 for the Eagles.
Who will be our conference opponents next year? We'll probably move to the Central, which sounds bad at face value, but Little Rock Christian and Pulaski Academy both move up to 6A. Myers flushed out of the pocket. Throws low to Vines, and they're going to say that one is incomplete.
It was a hold in the backfield nonetheless. But it saved Myers' tail. So that's going to be a 10-yard mark off from, what, the 32?
Yeah, something like that. So back to the conference opponents. I've got that written down somewhere of what we thought it is.
I am the keeper of the papers.
No, not that one you ain't. Here's what we project to be the Central Conference next year and who Vilonia will fall in with.
Now,
this is not official. This is just me and Alan.
Yes.
So we are guessing it's going to be Parkview, Maumelle, Pulaski Robinson, Little Rock Mills, BB, Vilonia, Whitehall, and Pine Bluff. That's Bartlett on the completion. Bartlett makes a man miss. Bartlett with some shifty moves getting out there for a Southern Tees first down. So again, just me and Alan ciphering through the list of enrollment numbers for next classification cycle, and we're thinking it's going to be Parkview, Maumelle, Pulaski Robinson, Little Rock Mills, BB, Vilonia, Whitehall, and Pine Bluff.
That's our thought.
No matter what, I'm proud of this team this year. Heck yeah, we all are. Tunnel screen to Hinesley.
They put up a lot of good numbers.
Yeah, and that see you. Gosh dang.
Inside Warrior territory. Pick up about
They just drug Watson down by his hurt arm.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing to hang their heads about. Been a class act. Yes, all of that is accurate.
Yeah. These last two games just hadn't went our way.
Myers pass intended for Bartlett.
Yeah, it was set up for the sluggo there on that, and Myers had to get rid of it quick, and it was just thrown behind Bartlett. Yeah, I see it on the replay there. Gosh dang, that ticks me off.
No play call change.
There's a hold on Bartlett.
Myers.
And the pass is intercepted. Bartlett was being held. Another no flag. Yes, we've all enjoyed watching these Eagles all throughout the years, no doubt about that. They've been a fun bunch to watch. They haven't lost a lot of games, but unfortunately, these last two are really gonna sting hard.
Really going to hunt them.
But after a few days of reflecting, hopefully they'll know that they did a lot more good than, for the Eagles, for the program. Oh, now the flags come out and the ball. What I was trying to say there is I was trying to pick all that action up in my head too was they've done a lot to put the Eagle football back on the map as a
program.
A program. And a lot of people thought we were a contender for a long portion of the year, and we felt that way as well. It just didn't work out that way, and that's okay. That's why you play the football games.
Yep. Little Rock Christian obviously come in with their own aspirations, and it's going hard to say this, but so far to this point, they've shown that they were the better team.
First and 20 for the Warriors.
Dyer Jones. Oh, yeah.
That's Gittens.
It's number, was that? Yep, that's number 1.
Oh, Gittens, I'm sorry.
Gittens. Yep.
First and 10 for the Warriors.
It's going to be Gittens again.
He'll make a man miss and then another.
Still running hard here with 7:04 left.
Schwartz and Gwynn comes in also on that play.
Yeah, Halter Allen was talking about 35 earlier. He is.
That's Ross.
He's a hoss.
He plays that sniffer back position. He's blocked well tonight. He's helped set that edge for Giddens and Dyer Jones. Of course, that whole offensive line.
Gittens drops the football. He falls on it.
Giddens will recover.
That whole offensive line has done well tonight for Little Rock Christian. We have not been able to get any pressure. And when we have, White has been able to wiggle his way out of it.
Yes, that's right. The chat's asking about how many players that Christian has. I don't know if they have a whole bunch more than we have. Now, I'll tell you what's making their roster look bigger. They gave us a whole list of ninth graders that they've moved up onto this senior high team. So there's quite a few ninth graders that are over there also that have moved up since their season was finished. What do you think? There's probably about 20 there.
Yes, easily.
So yeah, I mean, if we added our freshmen to our team, it would look a whole lot bigger as well. But I think their roster, just their overall senior roster, is not as big as ours.
No.
There's a sing-along song being played.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the right time to play a sing-along song.
I don't know if everybody's in the mood
I
for
don't
that.
think anybody's feeling a sing-along song.
Second down and 9.
They're trying to help. I know it. Man, they're just Giddens and Jones Dyer's just been doing a great job just bouncing it. They get to that line, the hole's not there, and they're able to bounce. That offensive line has held their blocks well.
What's going on there, Steve-O?
Maumelle driving.
Maumelle driving. Score still tied in that Greenbrier game. Yeah, Little Rock Christian. Now, okay, so when you talk about them being a 4A team that's forced to play up, that's an accurate statement as far as enrollment numbers go. Matter of fact, they would be a very small 4A team, enrollment-wise. However, you've got the advantages of being a private school, and the potential recruits that you can bring in and don't have to follow the same rules that the public schools do, and so on and so forth. So anyways, I'm not going to get into a long diatribe on the private schools and the recruiting, but that's why there's the multiplier, and that's why they're also putting in the
competition
competitive
isn't it called the competition or the competitive?
Yeah, competitive something index. All right. Now we will take it down. Look. Yes. I wish we had that on camera. Grant jogging down the sidelines, getting in position for the Lawrence Family Hardware sideline report. Grant?
Corey, tough spot here for the Eagles. It's a home playoff game. Things not going your way. Very late in the fourth quarter. Not looking good. Score-wise, but, you got to look at the positives of the season you've had. 9 wins, just absolutely incredible. Can't remember the last time that happened in a regular season for an Eagle team like this. It's just been an absolute blast to be able to witness this.
It's like you're living in our heads up here. That's exactly what we were just talking about.
We're birthday buddies, Corey. I am living in your head.
Accurate statement. Yeah, I mean, these guys have a lot to hold their heads up about. So many good memories following this team. Even back when you guys were in, third grade playing, and, all the way through the junior high conference championship and playing for a senior conference championship. A lot of good stuff to remember.
Oh, absolutely, Corey. And, I got to be a part of the 9th grade group, and I couldn't be more proud to say I was.
Hey, you got you one of them conference championship shirts at home, I bet.
I do, and I've even got a pin if I ever want to put it in a suit that says Conference Championship, junior high.
I forgot all about that. I've got one of those too, and I got a picture of all you guys down here on the field with the trophies and stuff. Great memories. Glad you're a part of it. Glad you've been a part of Eagle Vision for all these years, even though Drake still blames you for forgetting the computer cord that one time.
It was not me. It was not me. Hey, listen, Corey, you might want to chill out. You're going to make Steve cry.
He's tuning up over here. We all know it wasn't you that forgot the computer cord, but that doesn't keep Drake from blaming you.
Hey, Drake's got to have the scapegoat.
Yes, factual statement. All right, man. Well, come on up and get ready for the – well, you can stay down if you want, or you can come up and get ready for the post-game show. Christian running the ball up the middle, looking like – was that 35 getting him a carry? I kind of hope so, as hard as that dude has played all night.
I hope so, too. He got him a few catches.
27 on the carry.
Oh, it was 27, so 35 was just up in there lead blocking again.
Third down now, 3. for the Warriors.
There we go.
That was Fawcett and Schultz on the tackle.
Schwartz on the tackle.
What happened? Get a little cricket.
Be a loss of a couple. Fourth down now.
Corey got him a little cricket in his throat.
Wow. I was not anticipating that. Breyer with a big play there. They're going to be close to the red zone.
We don't have the angle. Looks like they got.
Looks like, yeah, turnover on downs.
Yep, come up short.
Good stand by your Eagle defense.
So here comes that Eagle offense for one more possession. Looks like Kanan Shaw is going to be their back. Two minutes and 4 seconds left to play. Give's going to be to Shaw. Good run by the sophomore back.
Yep.
Shaw
Found him a little crease there and picked him up 7, 6.
About 6.
Again, another high snap.
A little bit of a high toss to Bartlett, but he elevates and goes up and gets it. He's going to have enough for a Southern Tees first down.
24-yard line. Well, that'll be a Blonde Eagle. First down.
Clock rolling, just under a minute 30. Myers looks, wants to throw deep. There ain't nothing there, and he's going to have to take off running. Late hit out of bounds. That's just uncalled for, especially at this time of the game.
Yeah.
I bet you he stays in the game, though. You want to bet?
First and 5. On the defense. Late hit out of bounds. 15-yard penalty. First down.
So that's going to spot the ball somewhere around the 45. I was way off.
39, 40. Goodness gracious.
Just pick a spot.
Just put it down. Let's run a play. Seth Kirk into the backfield. He's going to get the call. Seth going to take it to the house. You're not going to catch him. 10, 5, touchdown, V-Town.
Like to see that prime time run.
I do too. I love to see the touchdown. Unfortunately,
It'll be a little too
yeah,
late.
A little too late coming on the.
What are we pointing at back here?
I don't know. Who's pointing?
I don't know. I just seen a lot of commotion going on back here on the backside.
Newman's going to kick the PAT. It's up and good.
And the skip is up. It's good.
And Steve says commercial. Let's do a commercial.
Growing up and raising a family in Vilonia, I've seen firsthand just how hardworking Arkansans are. But it's not enough just to work hard for your money. You need your money to work hard for you. My name is Chad Roller, and at Genwell Financial Advisors, that's our job. We help your family plan for their financial future. Whatever stage of life you're in, give us a call at 501-205-7000. Genwealth is a proud sponsor of Vilonia Eagle football. Go Eagles!
back to the action.
That's a quick commercial.
Commercials be running fast. Sometimes they be that way.
Yes.
Hey, guys, 5:13 in that Greenbrier game. Greenbrier's on the 50, and they're driving.
What's the score?
5-12, 28-28.
Hey, Tony Mulligan's making a good point here about this wide receiver crew being the best in 5A. There's no doubt about it. You're not going to have a team with 4 better than Vines, Erie, Hinesley, and Bartlett. You just don't. It ain't happening in a 5A. I don't know any class where you're going to have 4 that good.
No. Myers have been blessed with having good receiving core.
As well as the receivers have been blessed to have a Myers to throw them to them.
And really an offensive line giving everybody time.
Ball still loose. Oh, that's nice and quick.
That was real nice and quick.
Erie comes up with the football, and the last time that happened when the other color jersey comes up with it, they just gave it to them.
Yep.
Guys, I'm going to say it. That was a little bold of the referee.
Which time?
That last time. Just now.
Oh, yeah.
There have been a couple bold moments.
That's him wanting to get out of here, is what that is.
I mean, he's getting out of here in a minute either way.
Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't want to have to run down the field again. His legs done got tight. Well, you know, we can say what we want about the officiating or lack thereof and sportsmanship or lack thereof, but Little Rock Christian was the better team tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Yep. They come in with a good game plan. They executed well. That front four gave us fits all night.
Yes, they
kept
sure
Myers
did.
rolling out. They had just enough coverage on the back side of that they got to Myers. And they got a few bounces that went their way as well.
Sure did.
So, and in a game, you're going to have a few bounces go your way.
Yep.
So,
that's going to be it for the Eagles for this season, and that's going to be all for this large group of seniors that, like we said, have done a whole lot of things really, really well for a lot of years. And sad, but all good things must come to an end, unfortunately.
They do. I just know, I remember my last game. I remember my last play. I remember my long run. My last one, it sticks with you. And, man, we all had higher aspirations for this group, but they did give us a lot of thrills throughout the year. So for that, I thank them. I don't love them any less. You got your eyes glued over there on the other side.
I'm trying to avoid the situation in front of me here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't have anything else to add. I'm proud of them. It was a pleasure to get to watch them play. Glad for myself to have been a part of it, and glad for my son to have been a part of it, and lots and lots of good times. And that's all I got. Grant?
Yep. It's all yours, buddy.
Well, Steve, I guess we'll take it over here then.
All right. Man, you got to feel for these seniors.
Right.
But what a year they've had. I mean, haven't seen a Vilonia team have this record in a very, very long time, and for them to do that, they've brought a lot of pride back to this Vilonia Eagle football squad. And hey, these seniors that coming up, these juniors going in to be seniors next year, they have a lot to keep going.
Right, Steve, and, you know, just to talk a little bit about the impact that the senior class has had on the football program and on the community. This is the senior group that taught the Vilonia football program how to win.
That's right.
And it's something that in the past the Vilonia had been able to do, but it was the deep past, right, Steve? So this is a Vilonia team that, for the first time in recent memories, was looked at as just an incredible football team, one that, you know, people were just excited to be able to watch.
Yeah, and we had expectations of this team making a deep run in the playoffs. That they were capable. Just here, as of recently, they just hadn't played like they played, starting out in the first half. Of course, they've come up against some stiff competition also. They've played some really good teams here lately.
Absolutely right, Steve. I mean, especially, this Little Rock Christian team and the Greenbrier team they played, as well as Maumelle, where they came away with the win against Maumelle. So many teams that they've been able to go out and compete with. It's just been really awesome to see this group of Eagles come out and just compete to the best of their ability week in and week out. And it's been a great experience to watch this coaching staff just, work their magic throughout the season. It's really no complaints throughout this season. Of course, this game didn't go the way you wanted it to, but, overall, this has been nothing short of just a fantastic season, and I don't think we can say that enough.
Yeah, and you look at the players right now; they're high-fiving the fans. They usually do, but man, you can just see the hurt on their face, the disappointment. But this team doesn't need to hang their head. This team has played well all year. Has been a fun group to watch, and you just feel for them. Feel for these seniors.
Absolutely, Steve.
You got any stats?
I do.
I
do have some stats. Austin Myers on the day, 26 for 39, really took off with his completion percentage in the second half. 333 yards, Steve.
Yeah.
333.
Yeah.
That's incredible with
Exactly.
3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Great ratio there for Austin Myers.
Yeah.
On the ground, Seth Kirk had 4 rushes for 67 yards and a touchdown. On the receiving end, Cannon Bartlett, 9 receptions, 175 with 2 touchdowns. Hinesley, 6 receptions, 49 yards. Connor Erie stepped up today, 4 receptions, 33 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah,
as well as Lane Hunter with the 3 receptions and 14
for his last
yards.
game, that's a big one for him.
Oh, absolutely. He really showed off his route running ability. So many of these guys just balled out tonight. It just wasn't meant to be for the Eagles.
Absolutely. You see the team gathering around Coach Langrel there. If you're Coach Langrel, gosh, you got to love this team and how they've played all year, and you got to be proud of them. But, Grant, man, I guess this will end our time in the football side of it. We will carry on to the basketball side. So this isn't goodbye. This will see you Tuesday night.
It is? Well, is it Tuesday night? Have we confirmed that, Steve?
I believe so.
Okay, we will see you. Man.
But, yeah, just what a great season, man. It's been fun traveling around the state with me, you, and Alan and Corey and Connor. And, man, we've had some good times.
It's been a fun 4 years, Steve.
Yes, that's we've seen a lot of Arkansas, that's for sure.
Yes, we have. We have seen a large portion of Arkansas. Thank you to the AAA for that one.
Absolutely. But, yeah, we'll get to carry on into the basketball season, but we have to say goodbye to our good buddies Alan and Corey as they end the football season here. But, yeah, it's good times ahead still, though. I expect some good things out of the football team or basketball team coming up.
Yes. This basketball team, Steve, let me tell you, you could be watching something special, especially with Coach Campbell coming in. He's a great coach.
Absolutely. He's going to have them playing, and Coach Simon and the girls.
Yes.
They're going to be exciting also. So you'll want to tune in for that through the basketball season.
Absolutely. Hey, Steve, you haven't cried.
Yeah, I'm holding it back, man.
You're holding it back. As soon as you hit that in stream, it's just going to go. The floodgates will open.
But those listening, Greenbrier has just went up a field goal with a minute 23 left. So
I would go watch that game after this.
Good
I would
one
go
going
watch
on
that
over
game.
there.
Hey, I think we'll go ahead and close this one out. We're barring any final comments from anybody. I think we're good to go, though. So, for the last time ever, Steve, for a football broadcast, for Stone Cold Steve Austin, Corey Erie, Alan Wade, Connor Hudgens, Ben Duff behind the camera, and Tim Nolan, the stat sheet magician. This is Grant McNew signing off saying, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
Bye.